Welcome to 60-Second Civics, the daily podcast of the Center for Civic Education. I'm Mark Gage. The idea of civic virtue was one of the most important parts of the classical Republican philosophy. It was the idea that citizens should put aside their own self-interest in favor of the common good of their communities and countries. The American founders had read about the Roman leader Cincinnatus, who they believed was a model of civic virtue that should be emulated by Americans. In the year 460 BC, Rome was in great danger. An army from the east was burning and plundering the countryside. The enemy surrounded the defending Roman army on all sides. The leaders of the government of Rome decided to ask Cincinnatus, a skilled military leader, to help them during this crisis. The government leaders sent messengers asking Cincinnatus to serve as dictator of the country for as long as the crisis might last. Cincinnatus was a hard-working farmer with only 4 acres of land. When the messengers found him, he was quietly plowing the fields. Because he loved his country, he left his plow to go to Rome to lead the army. In a battle that lasted 2 days, his army defeated the enemy and saved the country. In gratitude, the people of Rome honored and praised Cincinnatus. But when the crisis was over, Cincinnatus did not try to remain as dictator of his country. He did not want continued power. Instead, he returned to his home and his life as a farmer and a citizen. By returning to his home, Cincinnatus showed that he valued being a good citizen of Rome more than he valued fame and personal power. He respected the government of Rome. He did not want to use his popularity to take power away from the representatives elected by the citizens. That's all for today's podcast, 60 Second Civics, where civic education only takes a minute.